Or as they start on the defense, and we know that their defense typically looks the same way their attack does. It's aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Here out towards A main. Exalt's gonna be the first one up. Unfortunately, the first one to fall. And this is M80 just starting things off the M80 way. As EU will grab an orb and, well, maybe hunt for more. Fortunately, Ziff trades it back, but it's only Ziff and Clear here in the pistol.
Yeah, Koala from M80's dynamic duo on this A main position, which is still being well maintained right now. Disguise keep wanting to fight for it, though. They're trying to play with the Nebula, but Clear just gets spammed hard.
Yeah, M80 refusing to give this one up. Clear does collect the spike, but pays for it with his life, and it was only Koala to fall here in the pistol rotations, and it seems like the call is out towards this B site, unfortunately. Koala still here, still a defender to worry about, and he falls off at, well, maybe one of the most awful timings as one pushes through the toxic screen. Clear dealt with, Exalt able to trade that one back, and that's what the Guardian they picked up from earlier here in the round. Unfortunately for Disguise, so they're running out of time, but M80 are running out of defenders. Now Nismo gonna try his hand as he pushes on up, finds the first, can't nab the second. And Exalt with 18 health. Gangsta, a bit worse for wear. And a very healthy steal will work against Xander. The Guardian in hand here in the 1v3. This anti-eco going poorly for M80 in the round.
At the same time, Nismo not looking to overstay his welcome, starting to draw back. He's getting EU for assistance now. Trying to play maybe a bit of a bait and switch on the door. All command coming out, though. That really pushes EU back.
Forces him all the way back, but it's right into the welcome arms here of Nismo, who will look to find the first, but it's Exalt. The Nano Swarm will keep the rest of the team at bay. The operator's now here, and Ziff, unfortunately, is not. The res comes through, and Exalt punished 2 times in the round. No way, Koala got another. Some way, somehow, and a beautiful recon.
But let's see here. DSG is looking to load up fast at B. They're got way deep, too, of pillars.
Yeah, and this is their own smoke, by the way. They're going to push right through that. A star down, though, and a gravity well from Xander. Will find Exalt 6 feet under that robot back to the factory. And unfortunately, that was your spike carrier steal also going to get taken off. The spam through. It's a bit too far forward here on the front foot for DSG. They just want to continue to test this angle. They want to keep trying, and they're playing to contact sure, but they're losing every single one of them, and Koala will continue to make sure of it.
Oof. Oh, that timing, bro.
The timing just narrowly missed. I don't know who survived there. Was it Koala or was it Ziff? Either way, both still alive. That shot misses, uncharacteristic, and Koala was dealt with. The operator down as Exalt wants some more. This is the playmaker, and he's done it for 2, but he's traded out with the spike planted. Gangsta backs away, licking his wounds, and he might not even make it to safety as Ziff decapitated. Long-range shots from EU. And M80 have already worked their way onto this site. Steal completely unexpected, and John Cutie happy to close out the round. M80 grow their lead to 2.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, you can give...
Cosmic Divide out just behind, so no bullets through. But utility aplenty as Exalt takes the first duel and he wins it again. Exalt really having himself a game here on Pearl. That Hunter Shuri goes through it, splits the uprights for shots 2 and 3, and John Cutie trying to clear his corners. Well, he's met by Clear as Exalt looks to get aggressive on the opposite side of the pit, which is going to keep M80 at bay for now. An operator that does not want to get into the mix. The spam on through Exalt dealt with. Gangsta maybe next up, low HP on both the Fade and the Viper here as the spam is through, and it looked good. Unfortunately, on the opposite side of the wall was Clear. That pit still stays. Backstab here. If they don't find the kill on this Astra, these weapons won't be going into the next round. Nismo gonna creep on up. There's the next. Now it's the operator. Koala, are you good for it here? Of course he is. A dash away, but
harder for DSG being a man down, and all commands spent to try to help him.
And Koala saves the dash. Unfortunately, won't be able to use it here. Haunt goes out, fragment to keep the Jet at bay. The shot goes wide once more. Meanwhile, out towards mid. Bodies are starting to drop, and it's not looking good for DSG as it's all up to the IGL. He'll take 1 of 4, but 3 still stay. Yeah.
He's everywhere on the map. I think he's picked every angle, at least at one point in this half. Oh my god. And he's got the support, though, from EU, so it's not even that risky.
Yeah, a bit delayed in that push from Art, but yeah, eventually there would have been a trade should it have been needed. Cosmic Divide, though, trying to split this site. Another shot missed from Koala, but he's been good for it all. Now we'll go up and top the box here and try and make a play. It's Exalt to trade out a kill on the Nismo. A Resible robot. But it doesn't seem likely. Gangsta and Clear now going to try and work their way onto the site. They'll have to do it through a Nebula smoke, and Xander just sprays him down. M80 just I'm wondering where we see, or if we see that pit of steel.
He's a
Okay.
freak. I said it earlier. The
All
man's
right.
a freak. He's one of the most aggressive
Solo.
jets in this league.
And he just doesn't get punished for it, right? Who is going to be that team, unfortunately, here on the defensive side of Pearl against the attacking side of Pearl for DSG? They're not the team to do it. John Cutie takes a life with him, tosses down a snake bite, looks to grab some more. Ziff finally finding his footing here on the server, and it's all up to Koala. Talked about him before. Exalt's trapped in the corner. No more to worry about. Through the smoke he goes, and I don't want to say it again, but Koala is doing freaky things here. Just needs one more. Has the angle. Oh my God, Koala keeps doing it. Nobody's been able to do that. We've yet to see that. I think that this comp for DSG should thrive here on the defense. I don't know if it's going to be Exalt by himself here, falling asleep on the angle. Can Koala just to do it again. Completely seized up. The guy's got no health dust, and he does it again in the pistol.
I mean, again, the batch of utility with that dash. He kind of got a little bit ahead of it and was able to get a second frag because of it. The third one was bonkers, though. Like, the third one, I don't know how that happens. He's just a guy. And there's Deuce. He's been looking for
give it
all
to him.
game. He's finally gotten it. I like
Not
the
out of the
theory
woodworks
that.
just yet, but
Like,
it's a
they
good
knew
start.
that they were kind of forcing those players back into A site right into his arms through art. But yeah, like you said, it didn't calculate for Ziff's position. But EU, he's found a pick on the steal. He's evened things back up. Gangsta, though, is very quick to respond.
Fragment in hand. Meanwhile, out towards mid, they're going to clear their way through Link. And all three players of M80 going to take their positions here. Gangsta shows himself once more with util in hand, and he's met by John Cutie. Fragment to stop the push onto the side as the flash comes through. Exalt, unfortunately, did not connect onto Nismo with that in the Nebula. Block the angles here. Complete concealment, and now the 1v1 to commence, and it's Nismo out on top. Will finally get his time to shine. It's Koala. I mean, this guy is on a solo mission. He's playing a different game. This is not 5v5 tactical shooter. This is a single-player game that Koala's playing, and this guy is about to 100% it. He's getting all the trophies here.
To be fair, there was a lot of utility that helped him get into heaven safely there, so that was a little bit more pre-planned than just Koala throwing a haymaker into heaven. But I like how he retreats back pretty quickly here. He's going to get some coverage from the smoke, but Exalt still finds a frag.
Exalt to be the one that slows him down. However, Nismo and EU just battle back almost immediately. There's not a moment of respite here for DSG as they work their way back onto this site. Tagged up and taken down, and if you blinked, you missed it. Map one's over. It goes the way of M80.
Yeah, there was a brief period of time at the very beginning of the game where it was a little bit back and forth, and I think a lot of that was due to just for them to get a lobby control. Like, they hadn't even got down along a stretch. So, I mean, he is just putting a lot of pressure on. Now, Ziff, though, thought he might have found himself a little bit of timing here, but Xander is waiting for it. He's able to get it. Koala also tags one on the A side.
Xander low. Unfortunately for DSG, still alive. Meanwhile, the three remaining have that spike in hand. No noise just yet. Paranoia queued up here off the contact. It might not even be needed. Koala decapitates clear. Still going to try and hop away, but the fault line will make sure it's too hard to do. The ankle's stunned. Gangsta flashed. Shock darts at his feet as he tries to dance around it. A near flawless round steal. And then pressure from Pearl to Haven from EU, right? Just with the spam. Meanwhile, pressure on the B site. John Cutie has to get out of dodge, and he can't do it. Clear. Will scoop up the first, wants to try and find some more. Instead, it's Koala to trade it back, and he dances away to safety. His flash is off the table as Koala eventually dealt with inside the garage. Gives up too much to steal. And he'll take a bite out of that one as Gangsta looks to get this spike planted. Four players still alive. Here for the attackers, turn defenders, and it's an owl drone to try and clear out back sight. The calls are there, the shots to land, the aftershock behind it. Xander tossed out that paranoia, and Gangsta unfortunately just a bit too far away to try and take that duel. Could not see anything. Finding a couple bullets into the head. Meanwhile, they hop onto the plant, and for a second it looked like Steel was going to get it done, but Nismo towards mid.
Yeah,
but
sure.
anytime they do, they have to literally fight out of their spawn once more to get any space anywhere else. Look at where Gangsta's droning from. This guy's barely going to see into sewers, and with the player down, Nismo just throws caution to the wind. He wants to fight forward, toss out the Rolling Thunder for himself, finds a kill, backs away, and look at the shot from Koala. It just doesn't stop DSG.
I don't care who wins this round. I need a slow-mo of that shot from Koala Noob. because that looked like just the most bonkers Vander one tap ever. Exalt will eventually find the trade, but EU continues to apply the pressure here from the positioning right now.
I will say the best thing about it is, fortunately, Exalt has made it a 2v1 on the site, right? They've sent 2 players in M80 to go this way. Unfortunately, he gives himself up a bit too early, not expecting the defenders to still be here on the side as Nismo takes care of the Nano Swarm. Now bides his time underneath Heaven, and they don't have a whole lot of it. The swing from John Cutie, the kill goes the way of Gangston. Now player up top in Heaven, and that player is Ziff. But what util does he have to try and answer back for this one? Nano Swarm is out. The spike is being defused, and Nismo can just stick it here. All the way it goes, and the kill, sure, they're found. DSG, they're going to try and match it again. Fast out towards C. Inside the smoke, though, Xander matches the fight, walks into the Cloudburst, feels more comfortable there. Exalt and Gangsta looking to get this round back, and as Koala gets one, it's neutralized, it's minimized, but so is the kill from Steel. ZU here on the site with 2 HP. A shock dart at the feet of Gangsta, and I mean, this guy, he's got 2 health, he's still peeking. He's still alive some way, somehow, and Nismo bails him out. When somebody finally finds a way to silence this guy. Bit of information out towards mid. And I thought we were going to see Koala back away. No, instead, it looks like he wants to continue the fight, so he'll hold the angle from Garage. Excuse me. Meanwhile, EU falls out towards mid. This B site now under fire. Clear going to go aggressive this time with the Vandal, not the knives. Revealed back sight. And the timing, it's everything for M80. DSG, they just can't catch a break. I can't even catch my breath. Absolutely making a statement. They didn't do it last week. They do it again this week against one of the stronger teams in the group. And Koala does it once more. Steal all on his lonesome. Koala there with Nismo in tow if anything went awry. But we've seen this series. We've seen it a whole lot. Nothing goes awry here for this M80 squad as Exalt the next to be dealt with. A beautiful stun inside Garage. It gets 2, and EU there to capitalize. Clear trades it back short.
You do have to click heads, and M80 are clicking a lot of them, and TSG are not. I mean, it is sometimes just that simple. You're just getting outgunned.
Spike down, C.
And anytime there's, well, any bit of respite, again, for DSG, it's immediately taken away. They find a kill on one part of the map. They lose 2 on the other. Of course, it's Koala Noob to do it. Now going to go aggressive here. The drone will try and get him off the angle, and he says, nah, I want more. Nah, give me more. And that's exactly what he'll get. DSG looking to find their first. The site's been taken. The spike is here. The Rolling Thunder, the lockdown. There's so much to try and stop this play from happening. Maybe will give it up.
We see Ziv trying to come through to see if he can shut down that lockdown. Not going to happen. Xander able to get the frag. It's now a 3-on-3 post plant with the attacking side being pushed off the site. Way back into long A and A lobby. Now Rolling Thunder will confirm the clearance and allow them to start the defusal process. Aftershocks are dueling against one another here in the corner. Spike not able to get halfway, actually.
It's just so daunting. Again, Clear has to try and do it all. He swaps to the blades and inside the smoke.
Just a little bit too late to watch them make it onto A site, and now all of a sudden they're like, oh.
And they're tucking. Right, they don't want to try and fight this one. Expecting 5 players on the site. Koala goes aggressive. Clear once more will answer it. And there's a bit of that confidence that we were hoping to see as DSG starts to work their way back into this round. It's EU and John Cutie, the last ones to stand, but the trade kills are coming through. 4 players still alive. A tap onto the spike and no util to stop this one. Exalt should just be able to stick it here, and they can't quite find the spam. It's John Cutie with 3. It's Steel to collect one of his own. 3, John says, hey man, you can have my gun. Here, take it. You take it. I'll take the Sheriff. Koala, you've been a bit more proficient on the day.
Hey man. Oh my god, that aftershock.
Oh, and the aftershock not even needed. They tried to plant their feet and fight, and Nismo punishes them for it. 2 players stacked up out towards A long. Well, it's just the bodies.
That was such a deadly aftershock because it just made him freeze.
Yeah.
And then Nismo just guns him down. EU gonna clear out the B site here with the owl drone for the plant, which is coming just now.
Okay, hold on. That's gonna be stalled out though. The Ares spam is there, and Steel will do it. Battles back into the round. Taking down Koala, finding the kill onto Gangster, or excuse me, onto Xander as well. Nismo gonna get caught creeping through this B side. It's Ziff on the opposite side of the map. Tagged up as EU, still able to find the kill. It was low HP, and now it's no HP. M80 do it. It looked like DSG was securing their third, but it's anything but. This